Namaste. Hello, my dear beautiful Libra. How are you all doing today? I welcome you all to my channel. And Libra, I have a small announcement to make, and I would like to tell you, if you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe. And that way you can really support and help me grow. All right, because I am completely giving up to the YouTube channel, for my living at this point in time. All right, because I'm taking it as a full time for me. Okay, so your support can really help me, and I am telling this to Libra because I know Libra is all about they really believe in equality, and they extend their support accordingly, because I'm a Libra rising and I am like that. All right, I absolutely try to give my contribution for every little thing that touches my life. That's how Libras are. All right, so that's why I feel like to make these comments out to you all Libras. Okay, so you can definitely subscribe to my channel, and secondly, leave your comments and help me understand where you are at. And I love to read your comments, and I truly answer also if you see in the past. Okay. And third, Libra, I would like to bring it to your notice that we are going through a lot of planetary alignments, transits, conjunctions, and galactically a lot of things are happening in the cosmos. All right, so there's big informations coming from the universe at this point in time, and the messages are very, very strong. And that's why you will observe that I'm not posting spirit messages right now in 1 or 2 minutes of video. The messages cannot be compiled. All right, there's more. Universe needs to speak out to you, because the intensity of the energy that we are in right now, you have a lot to get the heads up about. Okay, Libra, so if you have a lot to get heads up about, possibly you will have that nudge now to see a lot of tarot card reading. That's what I feel. All right, and I'm just randomly, I'm going by the download, and randomly I'm pulling up these cards for you. When I feel like to stop, I will automatically stop, and I was asked to stop, to be honest. And Libra, this card absolutely jumped out of the deck, and I feel that this is your energy in some way, shape, or form, like a Queen of Pentacles, very much grounded, all right, very much composed, poised, and this person is absolutely, like a kind of a mother figure, sees everybody around in a very positive way. All right, she is a nurturer, giver, protector. And you, Libra, you may be taking care of your family at this point in time very strongly. All right, and you see, when I say that, you may be taking care of your family very strongly at this point in time. All right, and you feel very much of like kind of possessive towards your family. That's how I feel. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, and we got this card. This card came in reverse, and I feel Libra, that this is also your energy which came in reverse, because you may be feeling tired of dealing with I feel like there is something about you which is very, very hectic in 3D. All right. Yeah, you see, hectic in 3D, I said you have a kind of tug of war going on, and that has followed to the Six of Cups. 5 and 6 is 11. All right. Pertaining to your children. Yeah, I told you, I tapped into that energy in the beginning, that you may be feeling like kind of tired. No matter how much you take care, no matter how much you nurture, no matter how much of love and compassion you give out to people, at the end of the day, all you get is like this energy within you, like kind of dead, tired, worn out. And then that's the reason this energy came in reverse. That's how I am feeling. And some group of people, it's more like this, that one part of you are in this energy and one part of you are in this energy, because of previous, why I say previous, because this is the this is nostalgia, right? It's the past energy. Somebody has experienced this energy in the past, which has brought a lot of tug of war kind of energies towards you. All right, pertaining to a past relationship, pertaining to a past connection. All right, that has this energy has brought you to this energy where you're feeling like upside down, no passion, no drive, nothing in your life is left out with. So if you're saying 11, then that's a confirmation for you. Oh, strange. How strange is that? Two queens and two kings, two kings from two different suits. I have not yet unfolded these cards. All right, so we have got two queens from two different suits, and one queen is absolutely standing her ground. I feel this is absolutely the viewer. I don't know why. You, the viewer, you just know who you are, and when you are hearing me out, you just know what I'm speaking. And when I'm seeing that you don't have any more passion or drive like before, you feel like kind of tired, worn out, dead, because of the surrounding energy that you are getting coming towards you, where there is some amount of negligence, avoidance, ignorance is there. You are feeling some amount of ignorance and avoidance. All right, somebody is there that is not understanding. All right, somebody may be not listening to their heart, not listening to their soul, and not acting with integrity, not acting mature, not listening to their intuition or guts. All right, they're acting very cold and detached. All right, and when they vibe in that energy, then you will definitely come in this energy, right? Then at the end you will be upside down. So let's see what this card has to say. Oh, great. And then comes Scorpio and Virgo showing up their presence here, which is the 6th house and 8th house. 6 and 8 is in 14, and that's 5. 5 is all about change. So we got 5, 5, that's 10. All right, 10 is all about completion. All right. So what I feel is that this is one group of people. They are having some kind of arguments in the family regarding their kids, and a feminine energy is feeling really, really tired and worn out. Okay, and they are seeing that they are not getting support from the family. All right, that's what I feel. In order to raise the children, or there is something going on. Maybe you are dealing with some kind of court cases or something like that. All right, maybe going through some divorce or something like that, and you are getting those nudges from the universe. Maybe if you are you don't want to let go of this divorce, you don't want this divorce to happen, you're fighting for it, you're trying to get the enlightenment, you're trying to pay attention to the judgment. If you are led to this reading, what exactly you need to do, I feel that all the conflict that you have within, you're feeling the tug of war, is all about what will happen to the children. If we two people fall apart, we separate, then what will happen to the kids? What will happen to their future? And that kind of a dilemma you are in. And I would like to tell you, when a person thinks about somebody else much before thinking about themselves, then you should consider yourself to be a wonderful soul, and there is a beautiful person lying within you, sitting within you. Listen to her with the judgment call. Go within and listen to her, and she will give you the guidance, because a mother will always know what they need to do, and out of love and compassion they can pour out that to people around, to family, or and you have the power to do some magic, and things will definitely change. All right, because there is one person is upside down. Is this is also your energy at the end, right? You have to ignite that energy within you. Okay, so please take however it resonates for you. This is a group of women, the feminine, that I'm connecting to. All right, somebody needed to hear this message. And one group of people, this is also huge. All right, there's either a choice that somebody needs to make pertaining to, like two queens. All right. You see, they have to make a choice between two queens, or somebody needs to make a choice between two kings. All right, or either this may be your energy, viewers, or this may be your energy. All right, or you can absolutely swap the energies, okay, the way it resonates for you. Either there is a fight going on about a choice that they need to make, or either it is something like there is a transformation taking place, because this queen came in reverse. So there is some kind of transformation. Maybe this king was very cold and detached. They did not listen to their heart and soul, and accordingly they acted without integrity, which has hurt somebody's innocence, somebody's way of giving out. At the end, they all they got is like this tug of war, conflicting energies. And now universe, with the judgment call, universe is showing its presence and making a judgment call to somebody that, make the choice. All right, take that one leap of faith, make the choice, and do act with integrity, because this has a soulful connection from the past. So no matter how much you fight, at the end, universe is going to bring you guys back to each other. All right, so you fight 10 different times, 10,000 times, 10 million times. No matter how much you detach from your intuition, your guts, stop listening to your heart, feel closed off, not open up. All right, stay upside down with that passion, with that drive, and be very cutthroat, blunt, and without even thinking how it is going to trigger other people and bring that tug of war. All right, let go, kill that innocence. All right, so what I feel is that there is a kind of a fight going on to rebuild that innocence, so that one person stop acting like that, like that detached and cold and cutthroat. They better vibe in that, king of cups kind of an energy. All right, and when they see, then they vibe in that energy, they see, that this is so beautiful. So it's no point escaping, it's no point having that tug of war, it's no point radiating the same energy to people around, and at the end other people also feel like kind of sad, feel upside down. They also don't feel like to live what you are bringing at the end to your life. You are not bringing any kind of groundedness, right? You are bringing anything that you are bringing is like the towers, right? The judgment call towards you, where you are forced with a tower, you are forced to look within, right? Because major arcanas, when they come, except for a couple of cards, I see that every card is pushed by the tower. That's what I feel. Even Hermit also, when you get a tower moment, that's when you go within, right? Prior to that, when life is beautiful and it's like romantic and, that's, you don't feel like blue, right? It's all colorful, all right? But when you start to feel blue, you get that nudge from the universe. Universe brings that tower moment to you and takes you within to see the higher picture, all right? And that's what I feel, that somebody is now seeing, that the energies, that there is a shift going on in the energy, as I explained to you in the beginning, that somebody is absolutely with that judgment call. They are going within and seeing what needs to be changed, and they are making those changes, all right, so that they can restore that innocence and, serendipity, the truthfulness, the beauty of this connection, and bring the life back to people, to themselves and to people around, and have that secured and stable and beautiful relationship, share with people around. All right, no more fight, listen to your heart, continue to move like a true king who knows to run a kingdom, right? Who may be acting like a cold and detached, but this person vibes in their heart space, right? So this is your heart space, then this is your mind space. So the heart will transfer that message to the mind space, and mind will accordingly act. And I believe that now this is just two people, all right, vibing in two different energies, now getting in alignment, because this is a soul calling, all right? It's a past life connection that you have. That's why you had this intensity, all right, and that's why you had that pull towards each other. And now somebody is acting with integrity, listening to their soul calling to bring an end to this injustice and unfair tug of war, conflicting energies, so that they can bring life to people around to and to themselves. All right, and they are absolutely paying attention to the nudges from the universe, and they are going inside. It may be you, or it may be the person that you are dealing with, or it may be the energies that you are surrounded with the scenarios that I have explained. All right, so it is intense at this point in time. It is absolutely intense, I can tell you, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, but one part of you, Libra, is trying to really stand its ground, making sure that the innocence within is not dead, continue to fight so that they can bring their life back, trying to see the things from a higher dimension, where it will all lead. If you take this decision, where it is going to take you, what is going to be the consequences. You are absolutely going within, after the nudge from the universe, after the Tower, to understand how exactly now to work. All right, how you need to channel your energy, which way you need to direct your energy, how you need to see every experience that you are going through from a different perspective altogether. All right, that's what I feel for you. Somebody needed to hear that. Okay. And if this is your energy, my viewers, then what I feel is that somebody will get an enlightenment and they see your true authentic self, and then the way they behaved with you, cold and detached, did not care your inner beauty, did not care for your inner strength, did not care about who you are inside. All right, they neglected you completely with the upside down, and they fought with you. They are now getting that enlightenment in their heart space, and they are going to open up, and they are seeing you now, your true authentic self. So they will stop being this energy of the cutthroat, blunt, being very irrational, speaking whatever they feel like to. Sometimes this person can go destructive. So now this person is now coming down from head space, from ego space, from that mental space to their heart space, because it's soul calling. And that's why they might be having a tug of war within them, and that's why they are going within and trying to seek guidance and enlightenment in this situation, so that they can actually pay attention to the nudges from the universe with the judgment call, and act with integrity and act accordingly as per the need of the hour. And they are daydreaming, you see. And for you also, it is beautiful that you daydream. Okay, my dear beautiful Libra. So let me read out this card to you. It says, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Okay, the energy that you are feeling like this, in order to ignite that passion within you, that drive and zeal within you, to restore that innocence within you, in order to, come from upside down energy to upright energy, my viewers, you need to do some daydreaming practices. Just lie down, play a light music, dark your room, and daydream, fantasize. When you dream with an open eye, that truly comes out in play. Because if you have kept your focus in one thought for 17 seconds, you automatically manifest that. So now just think, you are daydreaming in the entire day. Say, let's say 3 times you got a chance to lie down, sit with yourself, talk to yourself, close your eyes, and in 3 different times you thought about the same thing. You continued where you left, and you thought the same thing again from where you left, and you paid your attention, your complete focus, knowingly or unknowingly, into one thought of yours for more than 17 seconds. Then you have automatically manifested that, my dear beautiful Libra. And that's what I feel, that yeah, universe is telling you to, when you are going within you, those casual time out that you are taking with yourself, put yourself into some amount of daydreaming, listen to light music, and lie down, and that way you will also heal your body too. Okay, that way you will be able to heal your body, your mental space, your body space, your heart space and soul space. All right, so continue to develop positive thoughts in your mind so that you can absolutely heal this energy. Okay, but what I feel is that somebody is absolutely seeing how they need to now act. Either it's you, after hearing me, now what you need to do, how you need to act. And I believe while I'm saying this, somebody also is now seeing this, that how they need to act. And all of a sudden my camera just twisted and turned, and I don't know how and why. So I'm telling you, my dear beautiful viewers, you are absolutely on point. Give time to yourself, do some daydreaming practices as the angels are asking you, and that will also take you to this healing space of yours. All right, getting that enlightenment space of yours, so that you absolutely can take power, take charge of your life, take care of your inner child, take care of that that sane space of yours. All right, and when you vibe in that energy, you radiate the same energy to people around you, somebody will definitely see your worth, and then they will extend their truth with their ace of swords in his hand. They will extend the ace of cup with in his hand. And I'm telling you, my dear beautiful Libra, if you have any connection with Virgo, please see that. Okay, because it's very strange that in that reading I got two aces, which is Ace of Pentacle and Ace of Wands, and there all I talked about is Ace of Swords and Ace of Cup. And I said that somebody is coming in and extending that truth ace of with the Ace of Swords and with the Ace of Cup. So you may have some kind of connection with that reading. You can go ahead and check that. Okay, the Virgo reading that I have posted. All right, so that's what I feel for you, my dear beautiful Libra. Either you may be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your natal chart very strong. Scorpio, Virgo, yes, Scorpio. So Scorpio energy is very strong in your natal chart, Libra. Either you have a Scorpio in your natal chart, or you are dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo, Libra. All right. Okay, so I hope it resonated with you, Libras. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, I'm sending across much love and light to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Stay blessed and in peace.